Hey guys, how's it going? It's June 7th, 2020. And yeah, we're back with Niagara here for a little bit. You can see the scene here. I've got, I don't know if this guy actually clears the bridge or not, which is kind of strange, but we'll find out here momentarily. Oops. I don't think so. I think the top of them gets in. Now, the bottom... I'm not too sure if he's floating above the water, actually, now that I look at it. I couldn't tell at first, but I think he is down too low. I mean, he's down there, but he's not down low enough, as far as I'm concerned, but... Yeah, anyways, I just realized that. Well, you know. So, yeah, so much for that. So I added a few features in here anyways. This is going to be real quick because I'm getting hungry. So let me just take a quick look here. As far as I know, like these guys wait at a portal outside here. As far as I know... Yeah, he's in the water for sure. But I do not think he makes it. So let's find out for sure. Nice look at the undercarriage of all these bridges that do need piers. We know that. I don't know where he comes in. Well, we'll see. So, there's supposed to be 10 meters between the track and whatever, so we'll see. I'll see if he slices through here. I hear him coming now. My luck, he'll be right behind me. Yeah, he was. Alright, well. Let's try this one. That should do it. I don't know what I was thinking when choosing that train, but anyways. Looks like mainly all Canadian Pacific stuff. The Bay Line, what the hell was I thinking? This is a CN train, right? Oh, this is one of my first CN trains. I just chose one that thought it would work. Oh, just the antenna. Alright, I'll have to go with the speedboat. I like that boat too. Aww. I didn't think he was that, I figured they could fit yachts down there. Yeah, I could be wrong. Okay, well fine. No yachts can fit under there, unfortunately. I believe the size of the bridge is right too, for the water. I mean, it looks like it to me. Wow. Okay. Oh well, back to the drawing board on that one. Anyways, I haven't connected this yet, but what I started doing was I took a look at the same author that had these signals. Now I don't have them all on mass, but there's my signal smiley face. I was trying to find a CROR Vader that would be compatible. Unfortunately, I couldn't find one. So I looked at the CSX ones. The problem with them is I can't find one that would give a flashing yellow. The last two are fine, and there are the other thing I couldn't do was I could put the way it goes in the States is, and I didn't like some of these configurations either, like 343. I'm like, no, that's not what I really need, and of course I need the staggered for the intermediates for Canadian National, so I'll probably stick with the searchlights despite the fact that Vaders are used on the Grimsby sub between Glen Ridge and Nels Road, which is just on the one side of Grimsby. I think I'm going to forego it and just go with the searchlights, since they work just as well, and it just means less. I have a pack that he has all kinds of different railroads that he did up. Of course, I'm interested in the CRR for sure. I may look at some of the other ones. He's got a UCOR. Maybe that'll work. I'm not sure, but I need something that gives me the flashing yellows. So, yeah, that's pretty much that. So yeah, it looks like he goes about 2 meters down. So, which is, yeah, I think the bridge is about right. I'll have to check it the next time I go to Fort Erie and see for sure. But I think everything's right with the bridge height and the deck below and everything like that. It's not perfect, but it's, what I need to do now. The other thing, of course, this all looks familiar. So what I did was I just copied Toronto over here, and I'm going to deal with it. What I'm probably going to end up doing, there's a couple ideas that I have. What I could do is I could get the I could use the swing bridge, because there is a swing. What happens is the track normally comes this way, and it starts curving right here, and then right around here is a swing bridge for the Black Rock Canal, which goes alongside the Niagara River. And this is, I don't know what the hell, it was one of the islands. So the Black Rock Canal is basically for some of those yachts and bigger craft to take, because there's quite a bit of a current here, and yeah, it can be. I mean, it's fine for smaller boats, but for the bigger boats, they can't go as fast, so they'd be having a hard time. There is an old swing bridge right here, but I'm not going to be modeling that. And it's not operational anyways. But with the Black Rock Canal, there's an operating lock somewhere around here as well. So I'm thinking about doing that, but that's low priority right now. Even this is not the highest priority, although it's getting very close to being that way. Especially Toronto. Toronto, I have to, if I'm going to operate, I'm going to have to come up with a plan as far as what it is that I want to do. So this is what lies in here. There is an industry here. It's not the one that's here. This is a dead industry. There's nothing that goes down there anymore. The industry's all here, and it has some rail tracks that go into it. Some of them don't even connect anymore, but it's pretty much, doesn't do anything. So, and yeah, the old Y, there's no Y here anymore. It used to be a long time ago. You just follow along here and connect into the old Dunville sub here. The industry is actually one board off that way, and it would come in right to here somewhere. Um, I may do that extra board. It's not. It's one of those things where I don't really need it because they don't always receive service. So I'm not. I'm not that in that much of a hurry for it, but it's something that I definitely do want to pursue. Everything here is operational as far as the NS interchange goes, though. The only thing I have to do, and here's this thing, and then I thought there was two, but there's actually three interchanges that take place. I realized I was wondering why there was two CN trains, and sure enough, Buffalo and Pittsburgh Railroad is the first transfer. It doesn't go to Frontier Yard as I thought it did. So one goes to Frontier. That's the late night train. That's why I never saw CN around there when we were over in Buffalo. It explains a lot, actually. So Buffalo and Pittsburgh, and CSX Frontier, and then NS comes would come onto the track and actually do the perform a live interchange in Fort Erie Yard right here. So I've got, I'm trying to get, it failed the first time. I'm trying to get these NS engines to download, but I'm having a hard time. So I don't know if I'll make this the same or do it all. It has the same, all the same symbols and everything. So I don't know what I'm going to be doing here. But I do have, I am using the BI3s now. So I'm going to try those out, see how I like them. BI3s are Basic Industry 3. They'll seem to be works pretty well with 2019, so I'm thinking of switching all to those and give them a try. As far as the signals, CROR seems to be the way to go now. So that's eventually I have to connect that. It's there, but I don't really need to have that until the afternoon, which means I have some time this week to deal with that. The other one I have time to deal with is would be the next priority down, possibly. Actually, no, I would say it's a later priority now that I think about it. I'm trying to figure out when these trains are running. And what we have here, coming up, if we can get to it. Okay, here we come. So this again is also probably going to be, oh, there's a little bit of a hole there. Probably not going to be the highest priority, but I do definitely want to get it. This track, I'm not too worried. Lower priority right now. That's for CP mainline trains. But I will add it anyways. Get it in there. It's the continuation of this track here. And where that goes is this way. I think I've explained this before. So you can see down here there's two rail lines. One's a storage siding, one's the old middle track, and what I can do there is I can slowly bring a downgrade here if I want to. Get this underneath, that goes underneath an overpass there. I guess you got the old signal bridges still there, yep. And eventually that leads to the tunnel, although I don't have the tunnel in there right now. So what I could probably end up doing is creating a temporary crossover to this siding here and maybe put in some temporary industries or something along the line of that so that I can get Trillium to work. Because I got a ways to go before I just finished getting to Fort Erie. I really don't want to push too hard and start going for Trillium. The other one, of course, would be here, and that would be the continuation over into Welland Tubes. We actually saw that they're operational today finally, so they're back in service. It looks like the auto service is coming back in as well. We're starting to see auto racks come back into play, auto parts. They're coming in on the trains, so that's good to see. Big priority is going to probably be, besides Toronto, is to get this operational over here. Obviously, Port Robinson is fine, but we already started a pretty good amount here with the tracks in. I gotta double check if I've got everything. I also have to add another. I thought that was done, but I guess I still have a little ways to go there. So, but yeah, I've got to get. Is it that one? Maybe it is that one. I'll look into it. I think it's just this one. I could be wrong, but I'll look into it. But yeah, I get the storage yard there. Get that storage yard in play. Oh, I see. So that track that does go to the side doesn't connect. I was wondering because it looked like it was open. I was telling Emmett today when we went by. I was like, wow. And then this track here looks like it's open in the picture. Nope, there's a few cars there, but that's fine. But yeah, so we'll look into that as well. We saw a good 10 cars coming in on 421. It was really late this afternoon. So yeah, chemical lead is certainly something. Allenberg's not a priority. I'm not worried about it. That's just storage for now. The crossing gates, although they'd be nice, not a priority. I'd love to get them going. This is going to become potentially a priority unless I manually create the train from scratch, which I'm thinking about doing. I'm thinking about getting all my car types in order. I'm thinking about using CMTM4. There's all kinds of different things. So if I'm using CMTM4, then I have to really think about Buffalo as well. But yeah, there's a lot of things to think about with those things for sure. But yeah, once I get all that going in, then I can actually operate. I have to decide too how I want to operate my schedule. I was going to start it all tonight, but I don't want to rush. I really don't. As much as I want to get running and I want to get the train started, I don't want to rush it. I want to make sure, it's a system that I don't start and then have to restart. I really, really want to just take my time on it, get it right. And in the meantime, I have plenty of little projects that I can keep myself busy. So that's going to be no problem for me. I don't want to get too distracted with some of the, graphics and all that other stuff. Like I was going to put the piers on the bridge. Yeah, that's nice, but do I really need to do it right now? No. Yes, it would make it look better. But is it important to get the operation going? No. As I said before, I mean, just having that is certainly much more appealing. Then you got elevation. That's the other thing. I'm not worried about elevation yet. I will deal with it eventually, but I would rather get the operation in place first. So that's the way I look at it as far as that goes. But that's going to be it for now, I think. I just wanted to get that out there. Thank you for the likes. I always appreciate it. But yeah, I don't know if I'll be back later tonight or not. I don't want to overwhelm. A lot of this is going to be touch and go, trial and error. Keep checking my forum. I keep trying to post as many pictures as I can. I just wanted to show YouTube with the animation going on with the actual boats. Actually, yeah, I'll show you real quick. I'll drive one of these boats. These are totally drivable. Well, we'll finish it off with driving one of these things. Watch ourselves go into. I wish the speedboat's hilarious. You honk the horn and the guy goes, yeah. It's like it's funny, but let me drive this guy here. Like the working radar dish. But yeah, it's definitely in the water. Oh, I see. You got the different views. Oh, that's neat. Why does it show a different person from there, but then she's in a bikini all of a sudden? Am I seeing things? She's got clothes on there. Yeah, well. Oh, cool. Got a boat behind me. I gotta show you the other one. Now it ends up flying in the air. So I break this antenna off, I think. Oh, that's so close. So close! Look how it rocks back and forth too. No, I'm gonna derail. Or no, I go through the portal. Okay, let me find the other guy. I'll find the other guy here. Getting hungry, so. Oh, there we go. No, I gotta go take my boat. Now, of course, this guy's like way in the air here. Now he's got an animation, which is really nice. I don't know if she does anything, but does the lights work on this thing? I don't think so. I don't think there are any lights. Oh, I never thought of the bells. I'll have to try the bells on the other guy. Alright, let's go. Apparently you can get a skier, too. Yeah, I can go pretty quick. $112 miles an hour. Guess that's the top speed. Okay, we're going over Niagara Falls in a second here. Alright. How on you? Oh my god. Oh jeez. Okay. Enough of this. I've had enough fun. I'm gonna get myself a bite to eat. What is with my download that keeps interrupting? Oh, that annoys me. That's twice that damn thing interrupted. Oh well. I can't. I'm having a hard time downloading that. Strange. Server connection interrupted. Well, fix it. Remove selected. Remove all completed. The connection to the server was interrupted. Yeah. I gotta love it. The other one's downloaded though, so I don't know what the hell the problem was. Anyways, that one I'm having a hard time for. Okay, that's it for now, guys. I'm going to get a bite to eat. Have a good one, and might be on later, but I doubt it. Probably just do stuff in the background. So, have a good night. We'll talk to you later. See ya.